Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are discussing about user input and typecasting in Python. Now let's get it started. Let's introduce the input function of Python first. So input function is used to take the input from the user, and by default the input taken from the user is always a string. Now let's write our code for it in Python. Okay, let's get started. Hash input method. Let's create a variable called name. Name equals to input. We will say enter your name. So with this input method, we'll be able to get the user input and store in the name variable. So if we run it, here enter your name. Now we will give a name called Eva to store in the name variable. Let's say Eva. So if we do enter here, this Eva is accepted as an input, and whatever the user types is always stored as a string in the variable name. If you want to check it, you can write like type, you can say the name, and we'll see, we'll run it. Yeah, it is taken as a string. Now we can check whether the name variable is pointing to Eva or not. For that we'll write print name and then run it. Yeah, it gives Eva. Hence this is how the input method works. And now let's move to the typecasting. In Python, the user input is always treated as a string. For that, we have to convert the string input to appropriate data type because we want different types of the data for the different performance. For that case, we need typecasting. Now let's go and write some code for the typecasting. Hash typecasting. Now let's create a variable called as, and we'll use input method. Input enter your as. Let's say enter your as, and then so if we enter and then run it, it will display enter your as. So we'll say 16. Now this 16 is storing as a string, not as an integer. That's why we have to pass this input method to integer method. For that we should write here like here integer and then this here, so that the string will be converted to integer type. And if we do run again, and if we'll see here, let's say 18 and then enter, and we will write print here is, and then we'll run it, it will give 18. So this shows this 18 is stored in the variable called as, but this time it is stored as an integer value. We can check by writing type as and then run. Yeah, it is taken as string. In this way we can change the user input to float and a string as well. This is how we handle the user input and perform typecasting in Python. I hope I have explained properly about user input and typecasting. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video, and do not forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel.